unqualified opinion. If you're a guy and you only like fake boobs and fake butts, then you're not a guy. You're not a real man because, duh. You can like both, but if you only like fake, then you're not a real man. I like that more. Hello everybody, welcome back to Unqualified Opinions. This video is very special because unlike my other reaction videos, I will be reacting to 2 songs in one video. Now, as you know, I am still being introduced to the genre of corridos. A lot of these artists I'm still learning about. And evidently, I've been informed, because evidently I live under a rock, that Fuerza Regida and Tito Double P produced the exact same song. This was about a year ago, so I'm a little bit late to the game, but I'm really curious because that, to me, smells like tea. It smells like beef. I was gonna say smells like beef, but, you know, it doesn't actually smell like beef. There's some tea there, and I want to get to the bottom of this. So, in this video, I will be reacting to Rosones by Fuerza Regida and Rosones by Tito Double P. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already and turn on post notifications so that you never miss any of my unqualified opinions. And also let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Since I'm going to be reacting to both songs, I'm also going to be giving my unqualified opinion on which one I think is better. So I also want to know what your opinions are, and they're probably more qualified than mine. So make sure to let me know which song you like better, what you thought of each song, and also let me know what you think about my opinions. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. Let me know in the comments below.
Bota lavadas, botellas de cristal. La paca llega, la quiero reventar. Traigo a la más buena de todo Instagram. Cuerpo bonito, ese culo es natural. Tú quieres un vapo, chocolate y flores. Yo te regalo, mija, hasta unos rosones. Pero no cuentes que prendimos los blones, porque tus amigas van a envidiarte. Las putas lavadas, como me encanta lo que hace la fama. Parezco de la maña, me veo bien flacoso de Dolce Gabbana. Traigo buen respaldo y un chingo de morras conocen mi cama. Mi amor, no soy celoso, mija, no te preocupes que aquí no hay falla. Ay, güey. Que aquí no hay falla. Fuerza Regida, compañeros.
Verse 1. Cleaned up girls' glass bottles. The cash arrives. I want to blow it all. I've got the best from all of Instagram. Nice body. That butt is natural. We love natural, okay? You can edit this out if you want. Here's my qualified opinion. If you're a guy and you only like fake boobs and fake butts, then you're not a guy. You're not a real man because, duh, okay? No judgment. You can like both, but if you only like fake, then you're not a real man. So, nice butt. That butt is natural. You want a guy with chocolates and flowers, but I'll give you, girl, even some bruises. Ooh. But don't mention we lit up the blunts because your friends would be jealous. The girl's cleaned up. I love what fame does. I look like I'm from the underworld. I look flashy in Dolce & Gabbana. Sorry, every time I like scroll it, like the screen glitches. I look like I'm from the underworld. I look flashy in Dolce & Gabbana. I've got good backup and tons of girls know my bed. But I'm jealous, girl. Don't worry. There's no problem here. He really likes boasting that he's like a man whore. I mean, I know there's like, whatever. Why is he... I don't know if this is going to be a good reaction video. I'm like judging him for being a man whore. Honestly, okay. I feel like from what I've heard with Fuerza in the past, this does sound like his lyrics, right? Like I don't know. I feel like I need to listen to more of the song to really gather some of my thoughts. But yeah, so far he's just bragging that he's a man whore. And I don't know who wrote the lyrics. Who knows if it was Tito or Fuerza? So, or George.
Mi culpa que ella solita se pone. Le piso la cuadrada y unos gallones. Piscando la verga suenan los corridones. Mi bandolera está llena de pacones. Traigo pan cualquier putero mamarme. Las putas la bala, como me encanta lo que hace la fama. Parezco de la maña, me vio bien placoso de Dolce Gabbana. Traigo buen respaldo y un chingo de culos conocen mi cama. Mi amor, no soy celoso, mija, no te preocupes que aquí no hay falla. Que aquí no hay falla. Y arriba en la empresa SM viejo.
Callie wants to say hi. I guess I'm also kind of judging the music video here, but like the masks. I don't know if I love the masks. I know that's less to do with the music and more to do with the music video. But yeah, the masks are always an interesting choice for me. But maybe it's just, you guys know me at this point, that's just not really my style.
I also think the music video is fucking stupid.
Okay.
I hate
it
that
is stupid. You know what? And we have a corridos lover here, and he agrees it's stupid.
And it felt like chaotic.
It was chaotic. And
for like no reason.
yeah, well, and as I'm looking at the lyrics, right, like it says, like, oh man, there's no problem here, Fuerza, private jet, flowers of weed, come here, baby, let's, come give me some moves, stayed up all night, 2 wild nights already, it's not my fault if she gets going on her own, I step on the square bottle and some jugs, drinking like crazy, corridos are playing loud, my fanny pack is full of wads. But that has to be translated incorrectly. Wads. My fanny pack is full of wads. Oh, cat. Oh, okay.
Wads of cat.
There we go. What, like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I'm loaded for any party to go wild. The girl's cleaned up. I love what fame does. I look like I'm from the underworld. I look flashy in Dolce & Gabbana. I've got good backup. I've got tons of girls. Know my bed. But I'm not jealous, girl. Don't worry. There's no problem here. Yeah, the song sounds like a typical corrido, like what I've been listening to. Not bad. But I think, again, it was just one of those songs where I was so distracted by the music video. So whoever, was the creative director behind this music video, I got some questions for you. And I don't judge often. But, like, what the fuck? Because, like, the song wasn't even about shit blowing up. Not my style. Okay, so now I'm going to be listening to Tito Double P's version of Rosones. And Angel just informed me that there is, in fact, no music video, so, which could be a good thing.
Ay, Tito Double P. Ay, mamá. La paca llega, la quiero reventar. Traigo a la más buena de todo Instagram. Cuerpo bonito, ese culo es natural. Tú quieres un novio, chocolate y flores. Yo te regalo mi casa, unos rosones. Pero no cuentes que prendimos los clones, porque tus amigas van a envidiarte. Las putas la van a, como me encanta lo que hace la fama. Parezco de la maña, medio bien flacoso de Dolce Gabbana. Traigo buen respaldo y un chingo de morras conocen mi cama. Mi amor, no soy celoso, mija, no te preocupes que aquí no hay falla. Que aquí no hay falla. Oh,
much, so.
Vuelo privado de motita las flores. Véngase mami, véndame unos centones. Amanecido ya van los loquerones. No es mi culpa si ella solita se pone. Expreso la cuadrada y unos gallones.
I like that
Cuando la
more.
verga suenan los corridones. Mi bandolera está llena de pacones. Traigo pa' cualquier putero mamarme. Las putas lavadas, como me encanta lo que hace la fama. Fresco de la maña, me veo bien flacoso de Dolce Gabbana. Traigo buen respaldo y un chingo de morras conocen mi cama. Mi amor, no soy celoso, mija, no te preocupes que aquí no hay falla. Ay, que aquí no hay falla. Aquí no hay falla, amiga.
Yeah, like this right here. Yeah. Yeah, I like this one better. There was something about this song that just didn't seem so aggressive, like unnecessarily aggressive. Like Fuerza's version, and I am trying to separate it from the music video, but maybe I think it was the delivery in the song itself, like when Fuerza and George were singing it was a little bit like harder, versus when I think Tito was singing, it had almost like a sadness to it, right? Like the lyrics are the same. He's still, basically, bragging about being a man whore, but there's almost like an element of like kind of sadness to it. Like, one of the lyrics he says, let me pull it up again. At the end, right, the last lyric, at least in English, he says, "But I'm not jealous, girl, don't worry, there's no problem here." And it's almost like in Fuerza and George, it's like a callous, like, yeah, I don't care, there's no problem here. But with Tito, it's almost like I don't care, there's no problem here, but in a sad way, right? In like a lost kind of a way. And like, I do care, but I'm pretending not to care. Versus like, with Fuerza and George, it's like, yeah, I truly don't give a shit. So I don't know if that's just, again, my, but that being said, that's my unqualified opinion. I also think that the instruments came through a little bit better in Tito's version. I could really hear the trombone. I could really hear the guitar. Whereas in George's and Fuerza's version, I heard more of their voices over the instruments. Like, it was almost like you couldn't really hear the instruments too well. It was kind of like their voices were dominating. Yeah, and I think that's something that's really beautiful about corridos is like it requires actual instruments, and you can hear the piano, or not the piano, you can hear the guitar, you can hear the trombone, you can hear those instruments. And that came through, at least for me, it came through more on Tito's version than Fuerza's and George's. So
Tito's was like a simplified version. Like it was more raw.
Yeah,
in the sense
that's
of like
what it was.
Less like filtering, or like maybe it was like the mixing, like
that's
the way
what,
it was
yes.
mixed, or like or just produced.
Yes,
there was less effects on Tito's.
Yes, like my ears also perked up more with Tito's version. Like there was that one change in the song, like that. I don't know what that was called. Like not a drop, because it's not a drop.
It was just like a kind of like a radio filter over it.
Yes.
Right? It was like, yeah.
And it just, it made my ears perk up. That was nice. We now have an official ranking system that I use to rate these songs. So let me rate each of them separately. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm biased, as we all are. And I think Fuerza and George's version, that music video really took them down some points. So I would give Fuerza and George's version a 3, the side-eye special. Because that music video was not it for me. There was a lot of unnecessary explosions. Now, I know that that's like a boy thing, but like, we gotta have like a limit, like maybe 2 explosions per music video. We don't need 4 when the music isn't, and the song isn't even about explosions, okay? So, yeah. Fuerza and Jorsh, you get a 3. You get a side eye. I'm gonna judge it, but I'm not gonna say you gotta turn it off. As for Tito's version, I think I would have to give him a 5. I would play it for my pet. It's amusing enough to share with my pet. I really like how the instruments came through on his version. And I would be more than happy to share that song with my pet. You know, culture my dog to corridos and traditional música mexicana. I'm curious as to what you thought. You know, if you liked Fuerza's version better, tell me why. If you liked Tito's version better, then great, you agree with me and I'm right. So, again, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any unqualified opinions. Until next time, hasta luego!